Hi y'all, this is Charity from F.R.O.G Crochet. Get started, we will do our devotion, and it says, "Give me the start of your day. Before your mind starts running with a million little things, set it before me. Make time for me before you start your day, and you'll notice how much more enjoyable your day will be. When you have a long list of time-sensitive things that must be done, pause and find my presence before you rush about. You'll find that you'll get more done with greater grace when you do. It contradicts the laws of nature. My grace is ready to meet you and speed up everything you set your hands to do when you honor me at the beginning of your day. Just as lovers enjoy each other in the small moments throughout the day, but also need to spend time alone together, so do we. You were created to take joy in our moment to moment conversations, but you must savor my love in the secret place of your heart. In this set apart times when you honor me first, I have created you with a need for these love encounters, and you will feel the difference when you do this. I am calling you aside, beloved. You can have as much of me as you want. And the verse is, "Let the sunrise of your love end our dark night, break through our clouded dawn again. Only you can satisfy our hearts, filling us with songs of joy to the end of our days." Psalm 90, verse 14. Okay, the devotional. Let's see if I can't pull up so I can see the chat if we have any.
So far, no.
I know. Okay, let's see. First, I'll show you the one I've been working on, the prayer blanket that I've been working on that I started before we did the squares. I see we have 3. Hi, whoever's lurking, welcome in. I know 2 is at least my phone. One's my phone and one's Miss Kitty's account. Whoever's lurking, hello. Oh, hey, Miranda. Hi. Alright, this is one of the blankets that I'm working on to send to North Carolina when I get it done. I showed you where I got to part 1, where the stitch markers is actually the red below it is where I left off. The tan color is the row that I started for part 2. So I got part 2 finished. So from this tan here up to this burgundy is what I got done. That's part 2. Then I'll do part 3 whenever I get going. Hi, NDL. Well, thank you. So that's one of them. This is one of the prayer blankets that I'm working on to send to North Carolina. That one I think has 109 rounds, and that was round 42, 43, something like that. Uh-oh. Miss Kitty, I need to plug in my Chromebook. It is dying. My screen just went dark. I did not realize that my
Because we're gonna need a drop cord.
Phone.
The chargers ain't coming long enough.
Yeah. I didn't realize my Chromebook was not charged. Alright. And then I'm gonna update you on the prayer squares that everybody's sending in for the prayer blanket. Last time I think I had my square and 3 others added on, and this is what it looks like now. I got this one added on, I added this one on, and then we added this one and that one. We earned no, I had 5 added on.
Would it be possible to
added that
disconnect
green
the one from the Christmas tree?
Yeah.
Because all the others are kind of bound together, and I don't feel like trying to unbind them.
That's fine. We already had this one last time I seen you guys. This one and that one on here. But stand up. Hopefully y'all can see it. I'll back up. There we go. That's what it's looking like. Need some more squares to make it bigger. That's not very big, y'all. So if anybody wants to send any squares in, they're 12 by 12. I've had 4 people send in. I did send some of the, because I've sent some of these squares, because the original was just to send these as prayer squares for pillow covers. And if anybody sent extras, which I've been pulling out just a few to add to this, so we can send another blanket to them, and that'll be my subscribers. Seta has sent some to me, as far as people.
Sorry, I'm bumping into cords.
That's all right.
I'm walking in front of the light.
Bear with us. My Chromebook is dying.
Tech support has got to help now.
Miss Kitty is trying to get me hooked up so that my Chromebook doesn't die completely.
Little man took the other charger. And it's most likely in the foyer, and I don't feel like going into the foyer just to get it because it's really cold. So let me see what my battery's at. Yeah, I got it plugged in now.
Anyway.
I had mine plugged in because mine was low.
Oh, mine's like, I don't know what it's.
It goes dark at 20. So it's probably only 20.
Yeah, it's 20%.
I mean, you could honestly probably last for a while longer, but mine's at 46, so I can last a while.
No, I don't know what they're saying. So.
Everything's normal.
Okay. Is it enough light, or do I have to turn that up?
That's fine. There, problem solved. Tech support has fixed the problem.
Thank you. Alright. So, thank you to all that have sent in squares. I do have some thank you cards that I will be sending out to y'all as soon as I can get that done. I'll try to get that done this week, because let's say Monday, I just kind of, no, I didn't relax Monday. I had to go pay bills Monday. I had to get some taxes, property taxes paid. I had to get the cell phone paid. And then yesterday was my cleaning day. So, oh, hi Jen, welcome in. You gonna fall asleep? I'm sorry. Well, I know you work, so, but thank you for coming in. I do have an F.O. Finished object. Some of y'all don't know, but this one is a. I understand. I definitely understand. Yesterday was a long day for me. I actually went to bed early too. I went to bed. Shoot. 10. Yeah, before. No. It wasn't. Yeah, it was before 10. I went to bed before 10 o'clock last night.
Yeah, it was around like 9:40 something.
This is a bod pattern. I don't remember which one. I will try to look it up and put it in the description box after the live. But I got this done. the shawl. And that's a blue color. I don't know if it's coming in. Or no, it's supposed to be green. It's like a mint green, but it looks blue.
Yeah, on my screen it looks blue.
I was hoping it would be a little bit longer, but I think it turned out to be a decent size. And it's all Caron Simply Soft. This is a tan color. I can't remember what this color was, but then we got the fall colors. I did get that done yesterday, and I even got all the tails sewed in. See, but that's a Christmas gift. So I got it done just in time. Yay! And an update on the ocean, the ocean blanket. I don't have any sea turtles done, but I've been on a special diet, and I've been losing some weight, and my rings are all loose on me. So here's the ocean blanket. That was the bottom part. There's that. So, I did.
It's lighter than it actually is on camera.
What? Do what?
So the blue looks lighter.
Yeah.
It actually is on camera.
It's an aqua color. It looks like a baby blue on the camera to me.
Yeah. That's what it looks like.
But this is actually Big Twist Aqua. Anybody knows what that shade looks like? The next one is teal, isn't it? Or no, it's got the white. It's like the variegated teal color with the white mixed in it is what I'm going to use.
I don't feel like getting up to go look.
But that's the progress on that. And thank you, Jen. Yeah, I've lost, I think, 20 pounds total. So, yay. I've been getting frustrated because my husband went, what was it, 170 something to, I think he was 172 and dropped down to 135, and he's still losing weight. And he don't want to lose anymore. And me, I've only dropped 20 pounds. And I'm on the same diet. It's frustrating. But I know men can lose faster than women. And another factor is his heart rate's a lot faster than mine. I'm so jealous because his heart rate is so fast he can just lay on the couch and lose weight because his heart rate's so high and fast that he can literally just lay down and lose weight by just laying there because his heart rate's that high. And he's always just been that way. Yeah, men. But it's just that's the way his heart rate is. And one of the nurses one time, he's just like, "You need to get that checked. Your heart rate's extremely fast." And he went and seen his doctor. His doctor's like, "You've always been that way." If she checked your charts from other stuff, that you know, he's like, "I ain't worried about it because your heart rate's always been like that." So, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy how. But he also, with his job, he has a Fitbit and it tracks him walking, and he does at least 10 miles a day. Sometimes about 9, but on average about 10. So he does a lot of moving. I'm lucky if I get a 1 mile in a week. And that's just from cleaning the church. That's when I get my mile in. But I guess because I had the family come and help me last time, week. I see, not this week, but last week they came and helped me clean. So I didn't do as much, and this week it caught up to me, and I was, I couldn't stay awake. I was falling asleep on the couch, and that's why I wound up falling asleep early and going to bed early. I tell you, I kept waking up though. Raphael says hi, Aunt Charity. I'll tell him I said hello. Hi, Raphael. Oh, last week was crazy, y'all. But I will have to say, I do. Words not working tonight.
Can we please speak some English?
I will say, I do appreciate all of y'all that have sent in the prayer squares. Like I said, we sent. I did not count the first package. I know Dee made several, and her granddaughter made at least 4 that she sent. I kept one of her granddaughters for the blanket and kept 2 of Dee's, and then I kept out 5 from the 4 packages that came in. And then we sent the rest, and I know at least 24 of those went, because that was the ones that I didn't, that was the others that I didn't send, that I took the 5 out of. But total altogether, those 3 packages that we had that one day, I sent 24 of those, and then whatever, like I said, I didn't count how many Dee did, and her granddaughter, but those were sent plus the 3 that I made, and they got their the Friday after Thanksgiving. Is the pastor and his wife actually drove out the day after Thanksgiving out there to deliver. They had a van load of winter clothing that they took to a lady that helps give out clothes to the homeless in their area. And she's had that going for a long time. And they just wanted just winter clothes because it's so cold out there right now. They actually got more snow than what we did. We just had a light dusting and it melted the next day. But they still got snow. But he's actually just went on a trip. He was on his way home from this other trip. He was talking to my husband this evening on his way home, and he's planning on trying to collect some more stuff to make another trip this weekend. I don't know if he'll go. I don't think he'll be going this weekend. It's just he's just collecting stuff this weekend to go. And I will tell you that we are going to be doing a meetup with Miss Setta. Definitely the kids and I will be going. Maybe my husband. He hasn't decided yet whether he's going to go or not. But she's got, like she said, she's got at least 2 baby blankets, and she's going to make some squares for me. But we're going to do a meetup so I can get that stuff so Pastor can take it on one of his trips. I will be meeting up with her this weekend. And little man is excited, and so is Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty's very excited to see her. And we're going to be meeting up at a little yarn shop that she had found. Because our other yarn shop that we had found in the town that her son lives in, they closed down. So we had been meeting up at either Joann's or Michael's. And the little yarn shop that we had found was actually right across the road from Joann's that we had been meeting up at. So we could just walk across the street and go to it, but they closed down. So she found another one that's close by, and we're going to go meet up at that one this time. And she's already visited that place. I have not yet, but I've seen the pictures on there, and it looks like a neat little shop. So I'm excited to go see that place. And I'm excited to go meet up with her. So I don't know if y'all know, but she has let the cat out of the bag that she's going to be moving to Texas to be close to her mom. So I'll still get to see her when she comes to visit her son once in a while. But I told her, definitely do let me know when you're in town so that we can meet up. Because the kiddos will be definitely upset and sad if they don't get to see their Miss Setta while she's in town. Especially little man. He was really upset with me when we did a meetup for my birthday this year. She actually met with me on my birthday, and he didn't get to go because he had to go back to school that day. So he wasn't very happy with me that he didn't get to go see Miss Setta. Oh, hey Zach, welcome in. How are you? Oh. All right, sorry y'all. I'm really feeling this. This is my first week without going to the chiropractor. I had to cut that out of the budget. They increased in how much I have to pay them. It was almost double of what I was already paying. I was paying it was $31 almost $32 every 2 weeks. And they went up to almost $62 a week. And with my husband being the main income and me just doing part-time at the church, we can't afford for me to go anymore. So I had to tell them to take me off of going. So, and this last Wednesday today was supposed to be, would have been my day to go, but just gonna have to dealing with the pain again. So bear with me if I'm squirming a lot because my back is hurting. I don't have very good back, so I've not had a good back since high school. My sister Miranda can vouch for that.
Zach said he's good and he's over the snow he's been getting. You can send it over here, I'll take it.
Did you hear Miss Kitty, Zach? She said she'll take the snow.
It's been a long time since we've actually had a good snow over here. I'd gladly take it.
I've had a bad back since high school, so
Miranda said, yep.
she can have all the snow. We had a light dusting. We didn't get much.
And on my birthday, too.
Yep, it snowed on her birthday. It was late in the day, but It snowed on her birthday. Yep. Y'all, Miss Kitty hit the big 1-6 Sunday. And we had a surprise birthday party for her on Saturday. She was definitely surprised. The cat didn't get out of the bag beforehand.
I was very suspicious, though, because of certain things.
Oh. See, on my birthday, for my 40th, they tried to do it as a surprise birthday party. But we had gathered the week before for Christmas, for the family Christmas party, and my brother-in-law, he let it out. He's like, oh, we don't have to change things. We can leave the tables where they're at because next weekend Ryan has the place for Miss Kitty's birthday. And I went, huh? Wait a minute. Next weekend's my birthday, not her birthday. Her birthday was at the beginning of the of December, and mine was right around the corner, actually, that weekend. And then I went, oh, that's my birthday. And I said, I got it. So I did not let him know. I did not let my husband know that I knew. And afterwards, he seen the look on my face. He's like, you already knew. I said, uh-huh. He said, how did you find out? And I told him. Of course, his brother wasn't there. So he couldn't fuss at his brother for it. But after he seen the look on my face, I'm not good at pretending at all, y'all. I'm terrible. I do not have a face. I can tell you that.
I can confirm that.
I've been told I show my emotions on my face. So
you really do. Especially when you're angry. Sometimes I can kind of hide some things, and sometimes I can't. It really depends on what it is. Now, if I'm in pain, I can hide that really well.
Miranda, is the other kiddos in bed? Because I know you said that you had Raphael. Oh no, not Leadfoot no more. You can ask Miss Kitty.
She said not yet. As I said, I'm bad at keeping a secret. I'm great at keeping secrets. You could tell me something and I ain't ever getting told to anybody else.
Little man's not good at keeping secrets either. That's why we don't tell him things either. He will tell in a heartbeat.
Most of the time, things don't ever get told for me because it doesn't take long for me to forget it in the first place. Though there are some things that I do just keep in my head just because of how either it was just something really weird and then it just kind of stayed in my mind because it was weird. But otherwise, most of the time, I'm probably just going to forget it within like a day. So.
And we usually don't tell little man when we go to visit Miss Setta either because he gets so hyper before we even get there. I tell you, that boy loves Miss Setta. Oh.
Like I said, he told Jen what she was getting in her giveaway package.
I like to do surprise ones. I usually don't like to show what I put in it.
You might show some things, but some things you don't.
Sometimes I do, but I usually like to, because I like to have surprises. I think it's more fun that way, not
you have
knowing.
a hard time surprising you.
Well, you're hard to pick things for, so you're so picky.
I show you things on Amazon sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hint, hint. And I do take a consideration of prices. Most of the time.
Most of the time.
Sometimes I don't. Most of the time I do.
Yeah, but some of the stuff you don't. They're out of my price range. Yeah, I moved my rocking chair in another room because we put our Christmas tree up. So I ain't got my rocking chair. I've got this little stool I'm sitting on right now. It's a little cubicle with a cushion top. I got a bunch of yarn in the cubicle, but I don't have any back support. So.
I mean, at least you're using the red one. If it was one of the blue ones, the cushion would be pretty much nothing.
Well, they're older. This one's not as old as the others.
Yeah, the blue ones have been used more than the red one. Just in general as well. Because most of the time, the red one has got stuff on it. When the blue ones don't. So we end up using those instead. The cat looks like she's about to fall off the couch.
She's still on the edge.
Huh?
She's snoring yet?
Probably. I just can't hear her if she is. The way she's laying, she looks like she's about to fall off the couch.
Yeah, Miss Bandit don't like this cold. She... My husband turned the gas heater on the other day. She come running down the stairs. She was up there with Miss Kitty, and we hadn't turned it on for a couple of days. And she heard my husband up, and she come up there. She come running. He said she came running down the steps, and just nose first in the grate where the heater was, and just sat there right in front of the gas heater for a long time before she finally moved. And there was one day, he had it on for a little bit, and then he turned it off because he had the wood stove going, and he just used it that morning to knock the chill out until the wood stove could get going good. And she was sitting over there just looking at him, begging and begging for him to turn that heat on. So, and Miss Kitty said she's been really snuggly at night, and she usually don't get under the covers with Miss Kitty. She usually just sleeps on top of the covers, but the last couple nights she's gotten under the covers with her. Yeah, she sleeps in Miss Kitty's room. She can't get in mine. We keep the doors closed. She can't get in there.
She'd probably still go upstairs regardless.
But you know what? I think I'm allergic to her. I think she got up in my face 3 times today, and I sneezed after she got down there. Both, all 3 times today. Miss Kitty was like, "Are you okay?" I thought it was the wood stove messing with my sinuses, but I think it's her. If thinking back now, it was after I got done holding her. She got down out of my lap and started sneezing. Anybody been working on anything lately? Randa, I know you've been not long got home. So you're probably enjoying being with the kiddos for a little bit. Or what'd y'all have for dinner? we had tacos. Well, me, my husband, and little man had taco salad, and Miss Kitty had an actual taco burrito type thing. She wrapped it up like a burrito because it was a huge tortilla. Ha ha, Zach. I'm working. Jen says she's working on my Rita sweater with Ivy. I've seen that. That's pretty. I haven't seen yours, but I've seen the picture of the Rita sweater. I think it's pretty. Shoot, Jen, I think, what was it? I ran across it the other day. That zigzag shirt that Ivy did. I'm still working on it. That black and gray and white colors. I never did finish it, and I ran across it the other day in one of my project bags. It got stuck over in my yarn room, and it just got forgot about. I ran across it, but now I don't know where it's at either. Miranda says tacos was yesterday. Tonight we had turkey sandwich. What the heck is an open faced turkey sandwich?
Who knows? I don't think I want to know.
Well, Miranda, with this diet, we've been trying to come up with creative things because it's just basically meat and vegetables is all we've been eating. We've cut out pasta, bread, rice, potatoes, you name it that tastes good, we don't eat it. Sweets. Other than I have been eating a little bit of sweets here and there. Ryan's been staying away from pretty much mostly 100%. Gosh. Yarn barf, y'all. Dealing with yarn barf. Yeah. Zach, I cleaned my closet and found some popcorn seasoning that expired in 20. Wow, Zach. Uh, well, I went through the church's pantry for their coffee, and I found a coffee that expired back in, what was it, 2018, 2019? I don't remember. It's one of the two. But that was the church's pantry for coffee. I won't get it, Zach, for another year. We have pizza on Sundays and tacos on Tuesday. I don't pick. I just, whatever we feel like having. But usually when we do tacos, me and my husband and little man do taco salads. As I said, been cutting out breads. Now, if I do it on the weekend and it's one of his cheat days, he'll get a tortilla and actually make a kind of a taco burrito type thing. 'Cause we always do the soft taco stuff. Um, we don't do the hard shell. Okay. Talking and not paying attention to what I'm doing here. All right. Um, can't help the postal strike. Yeah. Yeah, I can't control that. Whips everywhere. Whip them into shape, huh, Jen? Toast on the bottom with mashed potatoes, then turkey and gravy. Okay. Mom used to do that, but new to me. Hello, Zach. Teasing. I've told you. He doesn't expire in your house, lol. No, 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 it don't. No, Sunday morning there was a full pot of coffee, and Ryan's like, "You can have the rest of that." And I'm like, "Okay." He's like, "I don't need any more. I'm getting jitterier. I feel weird." So, how much coffee have you had exactly? Oh, 2.5 pots. Dang, dude. You used to what? 10 or 11 cups of coffee at work, but it was like the little styrofoam cups when he was at work. But he's cut out sodas, anything with sugar or artificial sugar. He used to do diet sodas, and there for a while he started out with just drinking a 12-pack of sodas a week. Then he went to 2 12-pack sodas a week. Then he went to 3 12-packs a week. It's like, golly, dude, you gotta slow down. But he can drink coffee with this diet that he's worked, on. Uh, but he's trying to keep his numbers down on his blood work. He also, what has benefited him a lot on this new diet, which was just a just something that happened. He had been on blood pressure his early 30s, I think. I know it was for a long time he'd been on blood pressure medicine, but within a week's time, he didn't have to take any more stomach medicine with this diet. And then about a month later, he hasn't been on any blood. After he started the diet, a month after the diet he started, he's been on it for what, half a year now. But he's not had to take any blood pressure medicine after the first month of being on that diet. His blood pressure has gone down tremendously where he did low, where he don't need it. Oh, we got Pamela. Pamela, welcome in. Hello. How are y'all? I wish I had a church. I want to know more about Jesus or find Bible Zoom channel. You can find churches on YouTube. Our church's YouTube.
Yeah, I can do it real quick.
Zach's going back to Jen's. I know Jen 3 years. Pamela, okay, Pamela, you can find all kinds of things here on YouTube. Jesus is everywhere. That is true, Jen. And Pamela says, "Yeah, Jen, been looking, see if you can find someone teach me more."
cleaning yourself again.
Yeah, I just do devotionals on here. There is some people that do some Bible studies, but do you have the churches? If not, I can try it on my phone.
I've got it.
You got it?
Yep.
Have you posted it?
I'm about to.
All right. She found it. She's going to post a link to our church if you want, Pamela. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Cynthia's joyful. Let me see. Jen, let me put you as a moderator so you can put Cynthia's channel up there for me. Let's see. I remember how to do it. Ah. Nope. Or they changed it. No, I don't want. Add as moderator. There it is. Okay, Jen, you should be moderator now. Just type something and it should show up with you in a blue skirt now. All right, good night, Miranda. Give little Raphael hugs for us. Little stink. Talking about cooking. One of my weaknesses. You're welcome. I don't know. He was doing them. I don't know if he's still transferred. He could probably figure out a way to do the ones from Facebook. Actually, you have access to it, Miss Kitty. You could probably put them on YouTube for his videos. Pastors. A lot of churches on YouTube right now too. There's a lot of churches since COVID. Well, since you know what, um, that actually go and do their church services on Sundays online now through YouTube or through what do you call it, Facebook, because that's some of them. She might not get all of the ones from our church because I think he quit doing YouTube and went back to Facebook. He can't. I don't know, but I hope that helps you some, Pamela. Sometimes it's hard finding a church that you like. When she moved, her husband's in the Air Force, I think. is, yeah, Air Force. She first moved out there. She was having a hard time finding a church that she liked, and she didn't want to go unless her husband could go. And there was some days that he was working and he couldn't go. So when they were, then we did find uh yeah, that's fine. You can do that, Jen. I'm all for somebody learning. So if you want to do that, that's fine. My baby girl. No, you can't play with my yarn. The cat was staring at me. You want to come say hi? Hmm? Manny, you want to come say hi? Come say hi to everybody. Look there. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? This is Miss Bandit. Go say hi. Hmm? Are you gonna let me hold you, huh? Usually you don't like sitting over there. You a good girl? Hmm? Hmm? You gonna be a good girl? This Pamela says, I'm gonna check out. Thank you so much, you guys. Have a great night. Thank you. Thanks, kindness and help. You're welcome, Pamela. I hope you have a good night. Hey, we're here to help you out. I don't mind helping others out. I know there's some channels that don't like to share out other channels, but I don't mind, especially if you want to learn about the Bible and everything. I am all for it, and I'm all for sharing out other channels too. Oh, and Zach's a moderator. I've got Jenna as a moderator now. Jen has a channel. Zach has a channel. Miss Kitty, can you drop Pamela's channel? Handcrafted by Jack Crochet and on. Okay, Jackie. Okay, that doesn't look like Jackie on that screen. Jackie, welcome in. This, I guess, is your first time here. My name's Charity. Okay, that was Zach's. Whose channel? That was Pamela's channel.
Yep.
Hey, when you do that, you need to put who it is,
Oh.
so people know. The one that Miss Kitty dropped, that link there is Pamela's channel.
Alright, then I forgot to put the lid and I can hear the cat still hitting the floor.
Yeah, the demon foot's hitting her in the face.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, she sits there. She's got a foot that smacks her in the face, and we call it the demon foot. Yeah, Jen says, Miss Kitty dropping naked links. LOL.
Yeah, don't mind me. I forget things sometimes. look like you're about to come for my ankles if I come any closer to you, cat.
She wants to play.
What? She will come for my ankles. Hello.
Yep, she is biting. Where's her string?
Who knows? Who knows right now? Probably buried somewhere.
Bandit's ready to play.
I think it's might be under Dad's backpack. I don't know. Probably is. It's the last place I saw it was over in that area. Yeah, let me just.
Yeah, this cat of ours, she's very weird, yo.
She likes to bite feet.
She will bite your foot. If you got a shoe on, she won't bite your foot. But if you don't have your socks or bare feet, and you stick your foot, or even just walk in front of her, she will bite you.
No. She'll bite hands too, but she prefers to bite the feet for some reason. It's weird.
But she has this tendency to sit on the floor and start cleaning herself, and then her hind leg comes up over here beside her, and then it'll just start whap, 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 just stick. My husband calls it the demon foot. She will sit there and smack herself in the head, and then she starts biting her tail, not her foot. She bites her tail, and then sits there and hollers out. So we call it the demon foot because she don't realize it's her own foot kicking her in the head. It's funny to watch.
She's so mad. Don't buy food at less long.
Oh, she wants to play. She don't want you to cuddle with her. She wants to play. If we don't watch it, she's going to start running through the house. We call it the zoomies. Next thing you know, she'll be running around, doing the zoomies. Well, I appreciate it, Jen, for you dropping those links for me. It's kind of hard to do this and drop links at the same time. I appreciate it.
So I may or may not have just sent your phone like 2 links from like Amazon for you to check out later.
Okay.
Just giving you some ideas.
Ideas for me to buy for you, or my ideas to put on your wish list?
Either are. There's more so ideas for possible Christmas. Or something else later on. I will tell you, it is phone cases. For my phone. Because
it already has a phone case.
Yes, but I don't like this one.
Yes, that's why I didn't mind Jen sharing that out too. Because if anybody's wanting to learn about the Bible, by golly, I'm all for it. So I was grateful for Jen to do that.
Yeah, the case that this thing has on it is not my color whatsoever.
It's not it's purple, isn't it?
No, it's blue.
Oh.
It's like kind of like somewhere between like a navy blue and I don't know what else to call it. It's not exactly navy blue, but it's getting there.
Well, your aunt probably didn't have much choice when she got them from the phone store.
I know.
Because usually there's not a lot of choices. Unless it's one of the brand new ones.
Yeah. Well, I tried to keep them kind of within price range. One of them is $7.78.
Ooh, sorry about
One of them is $7.78, while the other one is $12.90. So you might want to go with the other one. Because that was cheaper. It's just two of them that I liked.
Oy.
One of them is from an anime, just a cat one.
Ah.
And it's the one weird looking cat where it's like, it's fine, I'm fine, everything is fine.
Okay.
You've seen that cat before, right?
I think so.
You've seen it on like TV.
My phone's buffering.
Yeah, at this point I'm just going to show you.
Yeah.
Because I've got the cat one pulled
I'm
up right
frozen on my screen. My phone's buffering.
It's fine, I'm fine, everything is fine.
That's cute.
Yeah, but that's the more expensive one. Cheaper one. And this one comes with a keychain.
Yeah, then maybe you want to drive.
I
said, then you might want to drive.
What do you mean?
You don't want to drive.
Okay.
If you have that keychain, you might want to drive.
Or I can stick it on my backpacks.
Help me out. She don't want to drive. I got a 16-year-old that doesn't want to drive.
It's scary.
Yeah, my husband, she got her...
There's a lot of crazy people that drive on the road. I don't like it.
She got her very first phone for her birthday, for her 16th birthday, and her dad asked her, so, are you happier about the phone than you are getting a car? She said, yes.
Approximate knowledge. He asked, is it better than getting a car? And my response was yes.
Well, she don't want to drive.
Nope. But I'm being forced to learn anyways. I don't want to.
See what Jen says? Make her drive. Best thing my parents made me do. I never regret it.
I don't like the crazy people we have in this area that drive.
It ain't just this area, honey. It's everywhere.
Well, yes, I know, but still, I don't. It scares me.
Your Aunt Vi just got had to get her car fixed because somebody backed into her car in Walmart parking lot, of all places.
Yeah, well, that's Walmart.
The other one got totaled from a deer.
Not very many things scare me, but that does.
I used to be scared too, but your granny forced me to take forced me to take the written test and forced me to take the driving test.
Well, I'm pretty sure you have to take both in order to get a license.
Yes, but it's different here too, because you actually have to go before the judge and get your license here in Virginia.
No, I'm even more out of that then. Nope. I'm gone. Out the window.
I'm glad I didn't have to do that. Although, my very first week of having my driver's license, tapped a car right in front of a police officer. Right after I got my license.
Why would you do that?
Wasn't paying attention.
Well, you don't do that. It's the one thing you don't do.
Jen says she will have a huge freedom to not be reliant on someone else, but she can get it after 18. It's cheaper. Yeah. One of the things I think my husband is more concerned about is that I may have to end up getting a job soon. And if she can drive, she can go get little man. She can take him to the bus in the mornings and then pick him up for us too, in the afternoons, so that I can work if I have to. And she's old enough to be home with him. So I think that's the biggest thing. And if there was an emergency situation that we're both of them here together, if something happened that he got hurt real bad, that she could, drive him to, if need be, not saying that it will happen, just if need be, drive him to the hospital and not have to call for an ambulance to come. So I think that's his biggest thing. It's why he's really pushing her to learn. It's been a struggle with just him working and me trying to stay home. That's why he was really glad that I took and got the part-time job, because they had a lot of applicants for people wanting to clean the church, and they had actually narrowed it down to 3 people, and one of the 3 backed out. One was the one that backed out was a church member, and the other person was an outside person. She does cleaning for a living, but she cleans another church. She cleans other houses around the area. But anyway, they had the church vote, and the church voted me in. So, which I had already started doing some of the cleaning beforehand, because the other lady that we had that retired wasn't doing her job very well. So they were asking me to do stuff here and there. And then some of it I volunteered to do. Like once a year, I'd do the shampooing of the carpet. They wanted to hire somebody to do it, which would cost a lot of money to do. And I had a shampooer of my own, and I said, I'll just do it myself. You won't have to pay anybody to do it. Yeah, no. Then my shampooer went kaput, but the pastor had one, and he brought it in and let us borrow that. So I've been doing that once a year, is shampooing the carpets. And man, it's just been the hallway, the classrooms in that hallway, and the sanctuary. It is a 3-story. It's a 3-story church. Did I do the steps? I can't remember if I did the 3rd floor or not.
What, last week?
Last year, or this last year. No, I mean shampoo the floor. I can't remember. I don't think I've done the 3rd floor yet. No, I did this year. Because that leak we had upstairs. I did shampoo what I could. And then I did the hallway. So yeah, I did do the 3rd floor this year. It does have carpet on the 3rd floor. The basement does not.
So it's only 2 floors you actually have to shampoo.
Yeah. But that's a big... Barney here is a big thing. It's a big shampooer. He's not light. Yes.
And yes, she names the different utilities.
Yes. To make it fun and interesting for me, I name the vacuum cleaners and the shampooer and the mop.
And the bucket.
Well, that's only because Calvin, our little man, asked me to asked me what the name of the bucket was. Well, if you're not scared to drive, you are. Okay, never mind. I've read that wrong. Sorry, Zach. He says, I'm 30 and don't drive. I'm too scared to drive. Reading things weird. Okay, y'all. My dyslexia.
Dyslexic.
I am.
Not like diagnosed. You're self-diagnosed.
Well, I can tell you, I don't read things right. I have to have a line,
You weren't
guide.
taught properly, though.
Huh?
You weren't taught properly in school, though.
No, wasn't taught properly either.
So that's probably the biggest part of it, is you weren't taught right.
You want green beans? Okay. Yeah, that is random.
You're making me want grandma's green beans now. Mentioning green beans makes me think of my grandma's green beans, which is really good.
Yeah, her green beans are really good. And the only reason why they're really good is because she puts sugar in them.
She puts sugar in like almost all vegetables.
She puts in sugar in almost everything. She puts sugar in chili.
Fair enough.
But she don't put enough for you to taste it, though. She just puts enough in it to neutralize the acid of the tomatoes. She puts just a pinch of sugar.
In pretty much everything.
She puts just a pinch of sugar in the chili just to neutralize the acid in the tomatoes. But
yeah, but like if she's cooking any kind of vegetable, there's gonna be sugar, guaranteed. Ever heard of sugar in green beans, sugar in chili? She does the sugar in vegetables to kind of get rid of that like earthy kind of taste. Is what they would, I guess they'd call it, because you kind of get like this kind of like plantish, kind of earthy taste with a lot of your vegetables. So she puts the sugar in there to cancel that out.
Honey, your grandma's a Southern belle. She puts sugar in everything because that's how she grew up with it. Was everything had sugar in the South?
Well, also Aunt Rachel said that was also kind of the main reason for it, especially for your vegetables wise, or at least that's what her grandma told her, was that when it comes to cooking vegetables, for all, especially your green beans, your carrots, stuff like that, you put sugar in it to cancel out that earthy taste.
Well, I knew she put just a pinch of sugar in her chili just to get rid of the acid taste, or the acid kind of tone that down in the tomatoes.
And then Zach has another random thing. He loves Brussels sprouts.
I do too if they're fixed right.
I don't like them at all.
Yeah, I was getting these bags of already pre-seasoned Brussels sprouts and carrots, and I was sticking them in the air fryer.
It's more like a textural thing for me. I don't like the texture of them. And I don't like the taste either. But it's more so the texture. Jen said it you, Zach.
What?
About the Brussels sprouts. Is that you?
I don't like a sweet chili. I've tried a sweet chili. I don't. Chili ain't supposed to be sweet. Sorry.
Jen says she likes sugar and goulash.
I've not had sugar in goulash. I've fixed goulash before, but I've never put sugar in it. Brussels sprouts are really good if they're fixed right. I said the ones I get are pre-seasoned. They're supposed to be put in the oven. They're oven roaster vegetable things. But I stick them in the air fryer. I have roasted them in the oven before, but it's easier to just throw them in the air fryer. But my brother-in-law had told me about some that he fixes. Is he'll stick them in a skillet and fry them in there, and then he puts balsamic vinaigrette and kind of caramelizes them in that. And I tried that and I put onions in there, and it was so good. And I didn't use a lot of that vinaigrette.
Zach said, you're talking to a guy who likes blue cheese, and then Jen said ew again.
Yeah, ew, gross. Blue cheese is gross.
Blue cheese makes me throw up. Quite literally. I've eaten blue cheese before and it made me throw up.
Jen, you're talking to a guy that likes peanut butter and pickles too. And he got Miss Kitty eating peanut butter and pickle sandwiches.
It's good. Now, not with the peanut butter the dad has been getting. That's not good. I did try it. It does not taste good.
The regular, the creamy, or the chunky?
Just the brand itself. Just the kind he's been getting, like the natural stuff.
Yeah.
No, not good with pickles at all.
It just says, I know he's weird.
I also like ice cream and pickles together.
Now that's a granny thing.
It's still good.
No, it's not. That's gross.
It's delicious.
Pickles and ice cream is gross.
Yummy.
So I'm not going to argue with that, Jen. You know you weird. I am too. They think I'm weird because I eat peanut butter and onions, but that's a thing that I grew up with, that Mom does. Put a little bit of salt on the onions. And my husband, which I don't know if it's something that his mom did, but I think I've heard of other people talk about it too, but he said he used to not have to trade with anybody because his mom would give him peanut butter and mayonnaise sandwiches. And kids would want to trade at lunchtime, and they'd ask him what kind of sandwich he had, and he'd say peanut butter and mayonnaise, and they'd be like, nope, never mind. He said after a while they quit even asking what I had. They just ignored me because they knew I had peanut butter and mayonnaise. And she's like, well, I thought you liked them because you ate them. He's like, well, that was the only thing I had in my lunchbox, Mom. What else was I supposed to eat?
We all are weird on some level.
Yep. He's like, would you want me to starve or eat what you gave me? And now he just, ever so often, he has a craving for it just because that's something that he grew up with. Well, that's kind of the same thing with me and peanut butter and onions, because Mom, that's what we grew up with, is that Mom gave us peanut butter and onions when we were kids.
Or just straight mayo sandwiches.
Yep, sometimes we'd get just mayonnaise foldovers.
Gross.
Yeah, my kids don't like it. I made me one day, and I said, y'all want a mayonnaise foldover? They're like, what is a mayonnaise foldover? I said, one slice of bread with mayonnaise on it, and you fold it in half and eat it. They're, ew, gross. I said, y'all was starved if you grew up when I grew up, because that's what we got for snack. We didn't have no cookies and Debbie snacks and stuff like that. Mom would just say, here. She'd grab a piece of bread, slap some mayonnaise on it, and said, here, eat this. And sent us on our way, whether we wanted that or not. Yeah, add some tomato to it, and you got a good sandwich then, right?
I like peanut butter and banana sandwiches and tomato and mayo sandwiches. I could do the peanut butter and banana.
All right, good night, Jen. Thanks for your help. Yeah, Jackie says I like peanut butter banana sandwiches. And tomato and mayonnaise, yes. Tomato and mayonnaise, yes.
I could do peanut butter and banana.
Put a little bit of salt and pepper on that tomato. You got a good sandwich then.
Jen's I at least have lettuce on mine.
I think I'm going to hop off of here too. My back is really hurting. It's been, oh wow. We've been on here for an hour and 21 minutes. That's why I've been doing this, because my back hurts, y'all. Get on that couch where it's a little more comfortable to sit. Sitting on this stool's not fun. Alright. Well, it was fun chit-chatting with y'all. Thank you for joining me and chatting with me while I crocheted on this blanket. Finished one round and started another. Or row, I should say. Started the back post row. So I've been alternating it a little bit. If this one here, you got the back loop only there, back post, and then I just do some regulars, and then I go back to every so often. I've got my pattern how I got it set up, but I do some rows with the back loops, and then some of them with the back post to kind of give it a textured look. It was nice meeting you too, Jackie. Thank you for joining me tonight. Glad to have new people in. I don't know if you've seen it or not. If you want to, I do have. My pastor had asked if anybody wanted to help with the people out in North Carolina from Hurricane Helene to help with things. We're making 12 by 12 prayer pillow covers, and I'm also I'm keeping a few of them, and I'm adding them as a blanket, and this will be blanket from the subscribers. And the center one is got the cross. I did that one. And all the rest of these have been from subscribers that have sent in squares that I've added on to this. And when it gets big enough, I will send it out with my pastor to Campers Care, and they will give it to one of their recipients for their Cabins for Christ. What they're doing is the people are giving them money to build these cabins for the people out there that have lost their homes. And he's also purchased some land that some of these people can live on because their land has been deemed not livable, and they can't, which means that they can't build back on that land at all. And he has found some land that he's letting them put campers and their cabins on rent free. He is paying for that land, and they can live there and have a place to live. But they're providing that. I've been making this. I've got another blanket that I've started that I'm going to send out when I get that one done. But this one will be from the subscribers. Seta and I both have already sent out a blanket that me and her did together as a collab. We actually started that at the beginning of the year, and we got it finished just in time for it to get sent out for Campers Care to give out with their cabins or campers, whichever they give out. Because some of the families have been getting a camper, or they have been given a cabin, and some of the families have been getting a camper and a cabin. So, but anyway, he's out there helping. But if you would like, I have a video for that, and you can check that out. But anyway, right now I've only got 5 squares from subscribers plus mine, so 6. No, that's more than 5. Sorry, I got 9 squares. So it's 3 wide, 3 down. Okay, sorry, 9 squares. One was mine, the rest are from the subscribers. Seta sent some over. And I'm going to be meeting up with Seta this weekend, and she's going to give me some, but she sent some of the subscribers over my way to check that video out. She's kind of collabing with me with this, so anyway. But I'm going to hop off of here, and I will see y'all later. I hope y'all have a wonderful and rest of the week is blessed for y'all. All right. Thank you. Or I can get Miss Kitty can drop it in the chat real quick if you want, or I can. Because I'm on under my channel, so I think I can drop that video. Yeah.
To drop it without...
You already got it?
Oh, no, I haven't found it exactly quite yet.
Sure.
No, I haven't.
You sure you got it?
Yeah.
Because I just found it.
I already got it. I've got it copied.
Okay.
Proceeds to put it up without saying what it is.
Okay.
It's just a link.
Alright, the link that Miss Kitty just dropped is the video. If you want to check that out. She don't tell you who it is or what it is, but that is the link to that video.
Yeah, no, that's up to Mom to tell you. I'm too lazy to type it out.
Alright. Well, I will try to find the video for...
The whoop video?
I will try to find the tutorial video for that shawl that I made. It's a bod shawl. If you don't know what bod is, it's Bago Day from Crystal from Bago Day Crochet. So, but I will put that in the description box after the live. All right.
Video.
Well, I dropped my phone, so I caught it. All right. I hope y'all have a wonderful and blessed rest of the week. I will catch you another time. Bye, y'all.